Hey everyone, this is Lisa from TRW, and in this video I am going to show you some cool new things that you can make with our doll shirt flash sale. So I have two different examples to show you. I have this cute Christmas shirt using Caesar, Easy Weed Electric, and red, and then we are going to be using doll shirts to make matching girl and doll shirts. So these are great. You want to snatch these up now before the flash sale is over, but super cool, really fun to do to upsell for shirts that you do for youth, or really just making your kids happy to have matching shirts with their dolls. Alright, so we're going to do the first shirt. So I left this in the little baggie so you can see exactly how these shirts come when you order it. So we're just going to take this out of the bag. And we have our cute little doll shirts. These are great for customizing. They're great for matching. So I have one of the long sleeve doll shirts, which, I mean, the sleeves are not that much of a difference. But the cool thing about these shirts is that they have this Velcro back, so you can open it and press it easily. So with something like this, I can take my shirt, I'm going to put it on top of a pressing pillow just to make sure this area is exposed. And because this shirt's a little bit wrinkly, I'm going to go ahead and do a pre-press. Now, my press has pretty high pressure because I was pressing something different earlier. So I like to use this time to make sure that my pressure is set well anyway. Now you may notice that my heat press is set closer to 320 degrees. This design I'm pressing Easy Weed, so I don't have to press it that high. But because I'm going to be pressing some other material, I just went ahead in 320. It's totally safe for Easy Weed, you'll be fine. So I got this from our Christmas Life Template Pack, Volume 3, this cute little candy cane cutie, and I'm using electric red. So I'm just going to bring this over, I'm setting it up. Now I set up this design to be about 3 inches wide. Don't forget, shirts do curve around you, so you don't want it all the way to the seam because it'll start curving around whoever or whatever is wearing it. So let's go ahead, cover our press, and then we're just going to do a typical 15-second press. Alright, so let's lift this up. Now the great thing about using Easy Weed Electric is that it's a hot peel, so I'm going to go ahead, peel this up. And now I have my design, Easy Weed Electric. Let's go ahead, close this back up. So that is our first doll tee. Super easy. One thing I love about using the doll tees is that you can use your scrap vinyl, so they don't really take up a whole lot in your material cost as well. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is something really cool. We are actually going to be doing a matching shirt for a youth and the doll. So this is the TRW Reindeer 25 design. This actually comes as a 3-color design, but for this, I just combined it into 1 color. So I'm going to go ahead and take my J America glitter tee. This is a youth medium. And we're just going to go ahead, set this up on our heat press. And so this is why our press is warmer, because I'm doing rhinestones. So I'm just bringing my press down to pre-press it. To get moisture and wrinkles out, you guys know the drill. Alright, so let's go ahead, bring this over. I'm just bringing this down a little bit so I can see the collar better. And we're going to go ahead, peel our design off of the backing. So again, I have this down on my hot fix transfer tape. We have our rhinestones all set. So this is light topaz. These are great stone. These are SS10. Now, one thing to keep in mind that I forgot to point out is right around, I'm going to let this focus for a second, here, every now and then you may have a rhinestone where the glue has come off. It's very, very rare, but every now and then it happens. So I'm going to go correct this real quick, and then we'll be ready to press. I'm back. All fixed. All pretty rhinestones. So let's go ahead. I'm going to drop this right here. So I'm kind of using the top right here of my collar to figure out my placement. And I'm just going to kind of move to the side a little bit just to make sure I have this set. So I know that this is aligned correctly, so I'm just going to kind of take my whole design, bring it up. So now this entire thing is on my heat press. And now we're just going to go ahead and press this for 15 seconds. And one thing I want to point out before I press is that this is a youth shirt. A lot of times youth and women's shirts can be a little bit thinner. So as soon as it's done, I'm going to separate it right away to make sure glue doesn't go through the back and glue my shirt shut. Alright, so there's our press. We're going to take this off, and then right away I'm going to reach in, separate it, and now we're all good. So let's go ahead, lift this up, And I love using light topaz because it gives it a nice gold look. It's great for this time of year. There's also gold hematite, which I think is a really nice gold color. So we are talking about the flash sale for doll tees. So let's go ahead and press the doll tee that goes with this. So now I'm using a black doll tee. It has short sleeves. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead, drop it on my little pressing pillow. We're just going to take it and do a quick little pre-press just to be safe. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Alright, so looking pretty good. Okay, so what I did is I took this rhinestone design and I cut it out with Caesar Metal HTV. Now, full disclosure, let me see if I can get that to focus for you guys. There are little circles missing. I was a little bit careless in my weeding process, but this design, whenever you do these rhinestone designs and you shrink them down and cut it in vinyl, you want to cut it on a material that's going to be really easy to weed. So Easy Weed's good. Also Easy Weed foil, Easy Weed adhesive, and putting foil on top works great. Now you could also do this and be more careful with weeding, but I wasn't, so that's what happened. So this design is kind of big, I know that, but for a doll tee, you know, you have a little bit more flexibility. So we're going to drop this down on top, and then let's go ahead, cover our design, and let's press it. Alright, so we have that press done. So one thing to keep in mind is Caesar Metal is a cold peel. So we're going to move this to the side, let it cool, and then we will weed it, or peel it. Okay guys, so there are the projects. I have my cute little doll here with her new shirt on. I'm super excited about it. So don't forget, the flash sale is going on right now. You don't want to miss it. Once these shirts are gone, they are gone.